This video is sponsored by the subscribe button, as we're going for 20,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. What's going on, everybody? And today we're jumping into a brand new LEGO Transformers 2025 video. We have a bit of new info on the releasing set, and then we're going to talk about future releases that I expect that we're going to be getting next year and in the future years. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and comment your thoughts down below, and let's jump right in. So a quick recap is that we did receive one Transformers set back in 2024, and this was the $90 Bumblebee. This one came to a lot of disappointment with a lot of fans. It was undersized, it was a lot smaller than Optimus Prime that released a couple years prior, and it was also just kind of funky looking, and its transformed Volkswagen did not look any good at all. So a lot of people were very disappointed with the release of that Bumblebee, but I do think that this year's set, which we'll talk about in just a couple minutes here, is going to be a very, very good set. Now, the Optimus Prime that released back in 2022 had around 1,500 pieces and is possibly one of my favorite LEGO sets ever released. So I think that this set, however, the Soundwave that it's releasing in 2025 has a chance to be even better. So what we currently know about the Soundwave that is releasing this August is that it will cost $180 and have 6 less pieces than the Optimus Prime that we saw 3 years ago. This is honestly incredible. It's going to be a very large, a very detailed model, I'm hoping, and there's a couple of options on what he can actually transform into. I do think he'll turn into somewhat of the armored tank car that we see in the Transformers cartoons, but I am very, very hyped for this set. My biggest issue, however, is that I have no problem with Soundwave. I think he is an awesome character. I think the model design is going to be amazing. It's going to be a very good looking brick build set. However, I think that LEGO probably should have actually went with Megatron as the choice for the first Decepticon. We saw 2 Autobots in 2022 and 2024, and so it made sense for LEGO to have released a Decepticon, and I think it should have been Megatron. I think that Soundwave is not as iconic as Megatron, obviously, or he's nowhere near as iconic as Bumblebee or Optimus Prime, so it is definitely a more niche set geared towards the older Transformers fans rather than the general collector, as perhaps Optimus Prime and Bumblebee both were. Now, I do have a lot of hope. I think it's going to be a very large set, and this leads to a lot of options for future Transformer sets coming in the coming years. So I think that in 2026, it's a high chance that we will see Megatron. If not, I think the next Decepticon will be Starscream. I think both of these have big options of getting turned into real sets, but Starscream does transforms into a military jet, so I think that definitely slims down the chances of us getting him anytime soon. But Megatron is definitely a large option here, and I'm excited for the Soundwave set. I think it's going to be a fantastic set, so let me know, guys, if you want to see me review this one in the future when it releases this August. So it is a couple of months away. It's definitely going to be a little while before we see official pictures or any sort of leaks, but perhaps this will mean that we're going to be seeing some Michael Bay sets, some Michael Bay Transformers film sets. I sure hope so, and hopefully if we ever see a Megatron, he will come with a small miniature Allspark. I think that would be really awesome. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Let me know if you plan on picking this set up. I know for a fact that I will hopefully eventually pick it up. It is a little expensive, nearly $200 for 1,500 parts, but I do think that once it goes on sale, maybe 20% off, that will make it a lot better worthwhile. But nonetheless, I am very excited for this set, and I'm excited for the future of the LEGO Transformers theme. There's plenty of potential here with future sets. I think we could potentially eventually see play sets, perhaps some minifigures. I personally would love to see a Sam Witwicky minifigure. That's something that is on my wish list. But let me know your thoughts if you plan on picking this set up, if you have any of the previous Transformers sets, and if you would like to see any future Transformers play sets. I think that LEGO is definitely going in a good direction with the recent Lord of the Rings leaks. We know we're getting a lot of sets. We're getting more sets than we used to, and then Transformers, and then we're getting Pirates of the Caribbean to come back. So I think that they're really going in a nice direction with all these licensed themes. But let me know your thoughts. With all of that being said, thank you so much for staying around. Make sure to have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.